see you. All right, so before you guys play, can we have a little chat? Is that cool?
Yes, very cool.
Ah.
All right. There's so many different places to start, but I think I'm going to start with just something from the beginning, and then I want to talk about everything that's gone on the last month. Pete, first you. The first time you ever heard a Fall Out Boy song on the radio, what city were you in, and where were you when that happened?
I was in Chicago, and...
Yeah. Security?
I can't even remember what I was doing. I was probably getting yelled at by my dad, I'm guessing.
You were doing what with your dad?
I think I was getting yelled at.
Oh, getting yelled at for your dad.
Whatever else would probably be funny, too.
Probably for spilling paint in the garage or something. And then, Patrick, when you put out my songs, Know What You Did Last Summer in the Dark While I Was Killing You, where were you when you heard that on the radio, and was it a similar feeling to the beginning?
It was a totally different thing. Oddly enough, we were in Chicago. The four of us were all sitting around in a hotel room. Yes. No, that's in the one that you described, my songs last summer, the Wayans Brothers one.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, we were all sitting around, and it was a totally different feeling because I think, after coming back from such a long break, it was like this new exciting thing. I think when you're, just starting out, you're like either oblivious or insane, and so you just kind of take stuff for granted. But this was like, whoa, we're on the radio, so.
And then there's one thing I want to talk about when you decided, all right, we're doing this, we're making new music, we're going to get Butch Walker, and we're going to talk music geekness for just a second. Butch Walker, who you work with, who produced the album, I love that guy, and he's worked with rock guys, non-rock guys. Why did you work with Butch Walker, who is awesome?
For exactly the reason that you just described, that he had a rather broad understanding of music, and we've always kind of fit somewhere off the beaten path because we're when we play like pop shows, we're like the heaviest band there, but then we play like metal shows and we're like the wimpiest band there, so it's like there was always something strange about us, and Butch totally speaks that language, so.
And he rides a motorcycle through Venice a lot.
Yes,
based on his Twitter.
Yeah, and the motorcycle, like you are in the motorcycle space. They're not in yours. Like when you're in the studio, that's where they belong.
How's everything going with you?
Pretty good.
Most favorite thing that has happened over the last 6 months because the band is back together so far?
I saw Star Trek 2 with Patrick. That was great. That was my favorite.
Was it?
No, I don't know. It's just been awesome. I'm glad that we're playing shows, and playing with these guys is my favorite thing, so.
Nice.
Oh, stop.
A few more questions, and then we're going to get live music. Pete, I would like to ask you, was there a discussion when the band was coming back together about expectations at all, or did you have any expectations? Have they been met?
They've definitely been exceeded, I think. Yeah. I feel like, but at that first meeting, it was a little like nerve-wracking. This hadn't happened yet, but after watching the Game of Thrones Red Wedding episode, I was like, holy shit, that kind of felt like that was going to happen. Like, Andy Hurley smiles and then gets stabbed. I don't know. It's all weird.
Oh, why do I get stabbed?
No, you smile and I get stabbed.
I wouldn't do that. I'm one of the Starks. Come on.
No, but I think that they've far been exceeded. We didn't really think or foresee that it was going to be the song was going to be played on the radio, and we'd be able to play in front of all these people and get to do everything second time, like a version 2.0. So that's awesome. And I like your beard too.
Thank you. I like your smile. There's no given whether you make movies or whether you make music. No matter what your past is, you still have to do good work. And if you don't, the fans and the music is not going to work. And obviously, you guys did great work. So I'm so happy for you guys. Great job on everything.
Thank you very much.
And real quick, I have to get the fans involved. These are my two new friends. We did not go to the same hairstylist, but they're awesome. Okay, what is your question?
We were wondering what your inspiration behind
I've Got a Dark Alley was.
Oh my God, we didn't rehearse
that
enough.
That was amazing. That was so good. That was like
So sorry.
so unison.
Oh yeah.
Pete
I'd like
Wentz.
to try again.
Jog my memory. How does that one go?
That was always abbreviated summer song, right?
Oh yeah.
Right? That's the yeah. Yes, I am serious because you want to know what? Early on, we didn't discuss the titles, so
I see a bus headed towards me.
Yeah. But you know the joke me something awful just like that. That one.
I love that. I think that like going into like the precipice that like headed into coming out of, I guess, Take This to Your Grave. We weren't really sure where we were going to end up and how big and crazy things were going to get. So I think that song was kind of like an answer to that, and an answer to like a lot of anxiety and that kind of stuff. It was a reaction from like the other side of it, because you have all this anxiety going into it, and then it's kind of like it'll all be okay, baby lamb. You're all right.
And then I guess musically, one of the things going into Cork-Tree, we were really happy with Take This to Your Grave. We were really proud of that record. And I kind of thought right away that the worst thing we could do would be to like just do that record over again, because it would have been almost an insult to it. Like, makes it into a commodity instead of art or whatever. So I think we were kind of like just throwing everything at the wall in terms of stylistically. And when I look at Cork-Tree, it's a really all over the place kind of record, because every other song is like a completely different, it sounds like a different band to me. And I think a lot of that had to do with kind of trying to figure out, laying a blueprint for, hey, we're going to try a lot of different things as a band. We're not going to just knock off that record a bunch of times. Again, kind of is out of respect for it. So, well, thank you.
Are you two going to the show at the Wiltern tomorrow? Oh, you are? Oh, well, I'm going to give you, if I gave you tickets, would you go? Here you go. Now you can go.
You did it.
And Rusty the Bailiff has some documents for you to sign after this, so we'll see in the back. Okay, last question, and then we'll get some live music. What is your name?
Josie.
Josie, go for it.
Okay, I've been a fan since I was like literally 12. But I told myself that if I ever got to meet you guys, that I would ask if I could give Pete Wentz a kiss.
No.
But I don't mind a handshake. I wouldn't mind a handshake. Can I please?
You don't have SARS or anything, do you?
No.
We could do it in between. Let's do a hug.
Yay.
Right?
Good job. All right, I think that we should just stop talking. Are you guys ready for music? Here they are right now at the KROQ Red Bull Sound Space. We appreciate them so much for being here. Here they are, Fall Out Boy, everybody. Thank you.